Vertical planting. Well, we talk about it as though it's a new thing. Yeah, a new phenomenon because, well, we've got tiny gardens these days. I'm quite fortunate here, but many people have got like postage stamp gardens and they're looking at ways of growing things that, well, uses a small amount of land, or even in a pot. Well, the Native Americans, they were a clever old bunch that they were. And they used a type of planting called the Three Sisters. They'd plant corn, squash and beans all together. And the corn would provide the structure for the beans to climb up. Makes sense, don't it? And the squash, being as a low ground cover, would suppress the weeds. It's no brainer really, it's easy. That's what they used to do. Well, I'm going to do a former of the Three Sisters, except it's the Two Sisters, because I've got no corn. And also what I plant in these pots, I've got other stuff growing in there as well, in these raised beds over here. And I'm just going to plant, that's been an experiment really. So I've got my variation of it. I'm going to plant sunflowers, and I'm going to use them as a way of, well, supporting the beans. Climbing beans, in this case, climbing haricot beans, you know, French beans. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to plonk it down there and I'll show you what I mean. Very simple. Yeah, it's pretty obvious really. So what we're going to do is we're going to chuck that down here like so. Oh, it's in frame. Is it there? I think it is. Yeah, there you go. So this, in the middle here, at the moment I've got radishes growing in here. Just there, they're radishes. And then I've got these little carrots growing in between. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to plant a couple of, you know, one for luck, of sunflowers, and these aren't huge sunflowers, these are about 2.5 metres potential growth, so they're not massive, but they're big enough. So I'll plant a couple of them, not all in the same hole, no. You'll give them a little bit of root space, like so. And then I'm just going to plant, because the ground's warm enough now, and so it shouldn't be any, you know, time these come up, these are from Lidl's, these are. There's haricot ram, which is basically ram means it's climbing in French. Is it rambles, yeah? And it's Phaseolus vulgaris. Phaseolus? Well, no, it's Latin. Whatever it is, it's Latin. And then what I'm going to do, not direct in the same holes, no, I'll leave those two there. I'm going to plant just outside because we can train them to it, you see. I'm going to plant about 4 haricot beans around it. The idea being is that this sunflower is going to grow up and these beans can then grow around them. I'm going to make this a bit of an assumption. So I'm going to put 2 in each hole. There's a bit of a, yeah, I guess we'll see. This is an experiment. It might work. Be interesting to see if it does, wouldn't it? Because that way we've got the structure bit growing because the sunflowers will grow quite quickly, you know, and then the beans can grow around them, around the sunflowers. So that's my version of Two Sisters, except this, version of Three Sisters. That's the Two Sisters, and that's using the haricot ram. Is it ram or rame or rame? Ram? Or was it? How would you pronounce that? Rem. And oh no, God, you've got to roll the R's. I'm used to rolling R's. But anyway, they're Phaseolus vulgaris, which is the Latin. And then we've got these simple sunflowers, and they say they grow up to 3 metres in height, so they're not excessively big. So that's what we're going to do. So there you go. That'd be interesting to see what happens there. They might work, it might not. I might have got my staging wrong. It might be a case of that the beans end up growing faster than the sunflowers, and then I've got a bit of a problem then. Yeah, I'll have to put a stick in. Well, it's not a big problem, is it? I sort of just have to do that, put pyramids or something. Anyway, do you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, have a lovely day, what's left of it. Ta-ta.